You better tell them or I will. You better tell them. We gon' talk about wrong, right, death, life. Talk about anything you like, you better tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them. We gon' talk about broke, rich, real life-ish. Speaking like this, I can't miss. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them. We gon' talk about the old, young, smart, dumb. Let me show you where I'm coming from. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will.
And me not knowing, but thinking I want to. Why? Because me and him got the same last name. Huh? But I wasn't committed or convicted like he was, man. Now I know what he meant by, if I told you what it takes to become a master, you will plunk out in 30 days. Huh? Man. But this is what I love to do. My pops is not the man for the camera or the stage. So if he comes and sit and share about sales and mental mindset and all that, trust me, that's going to be a favor. Because he not the one to take shit. Let me tell you one of his other rules. Now I'm selling cars. Hey, say, look here, man. You working with grown ass men. I'm sorry. He didn't say that. He said you are working with adult men. If they don't know, it ain't your job to tell them. And I'm like, whoa, right? I'm thinking he cold-blooded. Give you another example of the master. And I'm directly with this man, right? Matter of fact, it's the most concentrated time we ever spent together because I was in his world. My pops come from work, get the money, pay the bills, right? Have something before you leave out of here. Don't be here without nothing, right? So I get to work early one day. I call him master, committed, convicted, right? Because what happens is when you commit to mastering, when you hit master, you are convicted. You knowing what you're talking about and the way you operate, right? So I give him a call. Hey, Dad, where you at? I'm over here. There was a restaurant in the mall across the freeway. I'm over here eating breakfast. And I'm like, word. All right, I'm going to walk over there. All right. I get over there. Pops is sitting at the table with oatmeal, brown sugar, raisins, a little bit of milk, tea, and his goals. And he's looking at his goals. And I say, Dad, man, why are you eating by yourself? Because remember, I'm an immature 20-something-year-old at the time. So I'm not knowing levels of mastery. Pop say, you don't eat with motherfuckers you don't like. They're poisoning your food. Huh? Motherfuckers ain't buying no car from me, so it ain't no need for me to talk to them. And I'm like, this is just entirely too much. But I get it today. I get it today. Man, I read this book by Tim S. Grover. Do yourself a favor and go get it if you're interested in mastery. Or if you're interested in learning the difference between LeBron and Jordan. It's called Relentless by Tim S. Grover. And when I read that book, I had to call my dad and say, man, I get it. Because the science that Tim S. Grover is dropping in Relentless, I'm reading the book and I'm like, this is my dad. Because Tim S. Grover broke down Kobe, who he trained, Wade, who he trained, and Michael Jordan, who he trained and got over the Pistons. And he's breaking the whole story down of each of them and the difference. And he called the masters or the convicted ones in his book, he called them cleaners. Huh? But anyway, man, find something that you want to master. I don't give a damn what it is. And get after it. Get committed to it. Because see, we committed to this shit. You better tell them, oh, I will. Huh? You just saw episode 1. Now look, we grow. We got signage and shit. Huh? Excuse me, signage and stuff. Right? And we grow. Sitting in the AC. Huh? We making it happen. Why? Because we committed to it. But we understand. We know and understand that we have to develop and master this whole camera effect, editing, marketing, branding. You see what I'm saying? So stick with us, baby. Get what you gonna master and come join us. And we gonna help each other along as we put the distance and create the difference. Huh? Man, I love y'all, man. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Shit. I can't get enough, baby. Somebody better stop me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Across the nation. I'm getting to the point, be patient. Tell them or I will. You better tell them or I will. You better tell them. Yeah. You are now tuned in to the #1 podcast on the internet. Sean P. You better tell them.